So phase one for building virtual assistant for SBA Info Solutions started out with basic actions, right? So all I had done is went to actions and preempted what the customer might ask and created custom actions and templates that were there. And this allowed me to have the NLU capabilities of assistant. So let's say if a user is saying something, the heightened capabilities of disambiguation, asking the clarifying questions, and all this was recognized through actions alone. But this has its underlying limitations because user can ask me anything. It shouldn't be just limited to these set of actions that I've enabled, right? So this will lead to dead end journeys if customers are looking for anything else. So the purpose of this particular demo is to help us see how we can leverage Neural Seek and Watson Discovery to leverage our existing documents to have the conversational AI capability so that you don't need to create all these custom actions. So Assistant will go back to your discovery if you have enabled it to view from websites, if you have enabled to view from documents, all that is there. So for the sake of this activity, I have crawled our SBA website using a product called Discovery. Now I'm setting up, configuring the neural seek. So here I go, private limited, external, internal, next. So Assistant is your chatting or conversational platform. Discovery is a cognitive search which you can use to ingest documents and have intelligent indexing. So neural search, has the Q&A abilities. Like it will fetch the document, it will reference from the documents and throw me an answer, right? So I see that it is asking me for the Discovery API key, Discovery project key. So if you want the Discovery project key, you have to go to Watson Discovery, get the API information. And, yeah, there you have it. Now you need to have the service URL and API key. You can get it from the resource key in IBM. So yeah, I have a discovery instance. All I have to do is go to that instance and copy the URL and the API key. Okay, API key. Yep, done. And another thing is the service URL. There you have it. Going to next. Civil. Okay, let's categorize. Okay. So important phrases are surrounded by many line of text. Let me select that option. I want to give the LLM a few notes, stop documents, try to force an answer. Okay. Let's try to auto-generate some questions, right? So let's say if you're building this just through Watson Assistant, then you would have to preempt what the customer is asking and you have some starter templates that you can use, but it is always some amount of work that you have it to do. Basically, you're framing the conversation. But let's try and auto-generating some questions. That's great, right? So what services does SBA provide? How long have you been in operation? Okay, wonderful. Okay, let me just copy paste these questions onto a Evernote. Okay, I think I can just submit it and have it downloaded. Okay, so while this is taking some time to processing, so let me just give you an overview of what's in Discovery. So as you can see, you can create custom projects and you can source the data from multiple data sources like website, documents, Excels, PDF, cloud object storage, SharePoints, and so on. For the sake of this particular demo, what I had done is, done web crawl. So basically, I've entered the URL of our SBA website and had it crawled, right? I think it has been converted into a JSON format. As you can see, one of the website has been split into 65 documents. Okay, I see this has been indexed. So this is still processing. So this is your centralized, perhaps data repository and cognitive indexing and search platform, right? And Assistant would be my end preview. So I already have a live version that is deployed on our website. But like I said, it is currently entirely rule based because I have framed the conversations of my own, but it does have that underlying intent recognizing capabilities. For example, if I am just writing solution, right? Okay, I see that it's giving me this answer because I already have a action for solutions. See, inquire about a solution. What do you do offering services and all these things, right? So only if I have preempted the conversation and had it, it would recur. But let's say if it's not something that's belonging to actions, I want to learn about what data center services do you do? I didn't catch that, right? I think it's giving me some answers. Okay. Uh, Tell me about SBA. I didn't catch that. Okay. Let me try. How do I contact you? Drop us a note. So I think it has recognized the action. But more than anything else, tell me about email as a service. I didn't catch it. So it is stuck in the dead end loop because it is limited in what it can do because it's referencing from action. So this is the thing that I want to change. And I see now I have the data of my website crawled in discovery. Now I would deploy neural seek to get information from here and ensure that answers are being shared on Watson Assistant. Okay, let's try and export all the Q&A. So this is a wonderful thing. Okay, let me just save it in downloads. SBA Proton actions. Okay, let's go and seek for some of these answers. What does SBA do? Provides IT services, security solutions for these various industries. Okay, I can see the response time. I can see the match for semantics is around 75%. The high standard deviation of the contributing sources increase the overall score. Okay, knowledge based confidence is 100%, but coverage I was able to cover it for. So, yeah. So these are some of the capabilities of neural seek. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to train assistant to leverage the capabilities of neural seek in perhaps answering some of the already built-in information in our website. So for this, I'm going to the integration tabs. So Watson Assistant has pre-built rich integrations, but there are always custom extensions that you can bring several channels you can deploy it on. So search, there is an inbuilt extension. Let me just add the discovery. I do have certain multiple instances, but for test, but discovery is where I have the current instance. Okay, sample project. So search skill project one, SBA website. Next. Okay, so if you had just what do you say discovery inbuilt, all it can do is give me an answer and perhaps give a link, right? So I think it is in fact giving that. Okay, but I think these are good enough. But I think these are just picked up the blogs. Let me try asking what does SBA do? Oh, okay. I think it's giving me a decent enough answer, but it's not top notch. About SBA, I think that information has been picked up, but it's word for word. It's this auto capturing. There's no intelligence. There's no summarizations. There is no LLM. There's no generative AI. Leading 3 decade, broad range, careers. Yeah, perhaps this is a step up from what we can do, but I'm going to try and leverage neural circ for going the full circle. Okay. Okay. So discovery instance is there. I'm going to just save this search integration and I'm going to build a custom extension. So for custom extensions, all you need is a open API spec in a particular format in JSON format, right? So you can refer to IBM Cloud Docs to get that particular information. Okay, let me name it as Neural Seek SBA. Description, phase 2 of Proton. Yeah. Okay, so I need the OpenAPI document. Okay, let me go to my resource list and get the OpenAPI document. Credentials, connections. Okay, so I have the API key. Let me go and integrate. So Neural Seek, I have the OpenAPI key, and I'm going to upload that OpenAPI information. Next, finish. I'm going to add Neural Seek. I have copied the API key, authentication API key, or enter my API key. Okay, finish. And there you have it. So you have the extensions. The extension one is Discovery, which is used to crawl your website, and NeuralSeek is your advanced conversational capability that refers from Discover. But now I want to make sure that NeuralSeek is part of my conversational workflow. So let me just go to actions. The wonderful thing is NeuralSeek comes as a pre-built starter kit. So I have the Neural Seek starter kit. Select the starter kit. Add as template. So apart from Neural Seek, there are custom templates for banks, insurance, setting up appointments. There are so many custom templates that we can just start using. Okay, now I see that I have the Neural Seek search. And this third step is where you have to enable it to use the extension that we have configured. Neural Seek SBA, seek answer from Neural Search, questions, session variables, and query text. More options, options.language to be in English. Applying this, I'm saving this particular action, but this alone is not enough. I have to train an assistant to say that if you haven't recognized the conversational request from a user, you have to go to neural search. And these are actions which are set by the assistant itself. So no action matches, right? No action matches. That means your assistant hasn't recognized what the user is trying to. So customer starts with anything. Let me add a new step. So I, in the no action matches action set by the assistant, I have enabled it to go to a sub action. Okay, now let's check and preview the possibilities for SBA Info Solutions. As you know, SBA Info Solutions, we initially just had a rule-based chatbot. Now we are trying to leverage NeuralSeek and Discovery to leverage our existing content and have conversational workflow. Okay, let me just preview this in a better environment. Okay, as I shared earlier, it takes about 10 to 15 seconds. So let's just wait for the launcher to show up and we'll dive deep now. Okay, tell me about SBA. SBA Info Solutions, also known as SBA, is a leading technology service provider. They offer reliable IT solutions. For more information, see this article. Wonderful, wonderful. And NeuroSeek also has the option where you can bring your own large language models. So if you want to have a more marketing tone, if you want to, you can bring the large language model of, Flan. You can bring LLMs like IBM's Granite. You can leverage Llama 70 billion parameters. You can ensure that your AI is used to train the assistant to have a personality and brand. Let me try asking something deeper. What are the center solutions you offer? I do want. Do you have any blog content on generative AI? Okay, truths about generative AI. Every IT leader must know. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, but I'm not interested in reading through this whole thing, right? Can you summarize this blog for me here? I'm sorry, but I cannot summarize a blog without the specific blog content. Okay, let me try. Why should I trust SBA Info Solutions? We trust because they are a leading technology service provider with over 3 decades of experience. They offer reliable IT services for cloud is certified. For more information. Okay. Now let's try. Okay. Broad range of IT solutions, services, business continuity. Okay, great. Tell me about generative AI. Refers to a category of artificials that can generate new content, systems that can generate content such as text, images, audios, and more. It uses large data sets. Okay. Truths about generative AI. Okay, good. And let me try. Tell me about IBM storage and what SBA does. Storage is a portfolio of system solution designed to support SBA. It combines experiment food. SBN is a company that works with IBM to provide efficient data management for, yes, good, best infrastructure for SAP HANA. Okay. How do I pick my email service provider? Pick your email service provider. Consider the following factors: reliability. Choose a provider with a proven track record. Customer reviews, customizations, value, collaboration, security. Okay, for more information, check out the link here. Okay, that's great. And what are the trends for BFSI in security? Include enhancing cyber threat protection programs, addressing security breaches and data theft, focus on email security. Additionally, there's a need for managed security services. Okay, let me try asking how do I choose between cloud and on-prem? But on various factors such as workload characteristic, cost considerations, data security needs, should assess. For more information, see this help article on premises cloud. Okay. How many years does SBA has experience? For 30 years of, okay. I run Red Hat on IBM Power. Provides benefits such as resiliency, security, scalability, and cost savings. Additionally, power systems are a way to, yes. This is wonderful, right? Okay. Let's try. How can I start using AI in my organization? To start AI in your organizations, you can follow these steps. Define the clear objectives, choose the right models, address the data requirements, start with pilot projects, collaborate with AI experts, vendors, evaluate ROI. For a comprehensive guide to get started on AI implementation, you can refer to this document. This is absolutely amazing, right? And just to summarize, you can leverage neural seek and discovery to leverage existing content on websites, PDFs, and there are always ways you can custom train how the assistant is responding by bringing your own LLMs by training it furthermore. So thank you for adopting. Hope you found this demo to be very extensive and intriguing. Thank you.